Hello, one and all. Welcome to Ace in the Roll. This is the second episode of Dead in the Water, our Halloween campaign, which are running in the RPG system of Call of Cthulhu. And in the last episode, our group of intrepid military personnel made up of Andy, the medic, Vivian, the mechanical engineer, and Raymond, the radio host who got drafted into being a radio operator, have made their way down into the bunker carrying a parcel of information that is vital to reach command. Yet they have come across two others named Chet and Chad who didn't quite make it out of the bunker in time, and as this bunker begins to collapse, they are all trapped inside. And with a monster or the bunker itself, some kind of rocky, changing spike or spear or scythe impaling one of these two, specifically Chad. The party has now become a lot more on edge as they navigate the collapsed halls of this bunker. And as they crawl through this cave, Raymond has felt something not quite like rock under his foot, something more fleshy. And that is where we pick back up.
I would like to say I'm gonna have like my hand along the wall, like a little, like a few fingers on the wall, just to make sure that I know where it is.
Yeah, you don't feel the fleshy bit.
Okay.
Raymond, on the other hand, you feel like you step on something and it's that uncomfy feeling of like you were just walking on rock and it feels like you just stepped on something that's not rock.
Guys, I think I stepped in dog poop.
Do you want to like shine the light, or are you just gonna keep going? And
yeah, I'll shine it.
Looks like it's an arm that's still attached to a guy.
I would like to say I'm not looking down.
Yummy.
I'm gonna need you to make a sanity check as this man is missing his lower half.
Just
I got a 4.
Oh,
wait,
great! That's actually really bad.
Oh no, I forgot.
Yeah, you're gonna lose a D12 of sanity with your 35 sanity.
We don't have to do all that. How
7.
am I supposed?
One sec. Since you lost more than 6 sanity, you're gonna get a fun little thing called a bout of madness. Specifically, paranoia or fear of the dark. We're gonna give you
Paranoia.
Yeah, we'll give you paranoia. Would any of so the other two, you just don't look at this body at all. You just keep moving.
Nope. I'm not gonna realize. I don't think that I'm really paying too much attention. I'm just kind of to what he's doing. I'm just following.
If they're not looking.
Do I hear Mega exclaim and like start panicking?
He'd probably make some sounds. You guys would make your way out into the mess hall, is where this tunnel is led.
Okay.
You guys can just see there is a bloody trail that leads into that tunnel that you just came out of. The lower half of that guy is nowhere to be found.
Okay, well, so I can look at this. So there's nothing really there, right?
Yeah, there's nothing actively causing you problems.
I said we go directly back over to level 2 and just try and leave more.
You're on level 2.
No, level 3. Level 3, sorry. Because we can
Actually, I shouldn't have corrected you because it'd be a lot funnier if you just went a direction without knowing where you were.
No, what side of the mess hall are we going from? The one with the food storage or the one with the kitchen?
You are showing up on the let's see. I'm gonna tell you a compass direction because that's funnier. East side of the mess hall.
Okay.
Actually, I shouldn't have told you because you can also see where the firing range is. You could probably line it up.
Yeah. Are there any lights?
Yeah, the lights are on.
In the... Okay. So whoever's holding the flashlight, make sure you turn it off,
Yeah,
please.
Raymond.
Yeah, you can flip off your flashlight. That's smart, because I was counting that towards your flashlight time. So, by the way, you guys can see this blood trail seems to go from the kitchen to that cave. As if that body got dragged a ways.
Okay, I say that we go down past the... Actually, I would like... Is food gonna be, like, a problem here at all?
Depends how long you're down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to food storage, see if I can scrounge up any food. Just because I can get there right now.
Okay.
I just want to see what's in there, see if there's anything I can grab.
Okay. You would be able to, there's definitely some rations and stuff in here. You'd also be able to see that the vent is open here, and there are bullet holes in the wall near it.
Nope, not going there. Nope, so much nope. I'm gonna grab, 2 rations and leave. I'm not going in that vent. I'm not going near that vent, in fact. If the rations are too close, or how close are the rations to that vent?
I mean, the vent would be at, like, the back of the room. There's shelves and shelves. Like, you can easily get a bunch of stuff without going within 20 feet of that thing.
Good, because I'm not going within 20 feet of that thing. You cannot make me. Yeah, I'll grab a few things of rations, like 2 or 3, and, yeah.
Okay. Can I get a listen check from... What's everyone doing right now, and I'll decide who would make sense to give this to.
I am kind of examining. I'm also trying to figure out the blood trail, trying to see if I can tell just from the color of it and stuff how old it is.
Okay, it's you. You're gonna have to make this listen check. I'll let you do first aid first, though.
To try and determine how old the blood is.
Yeah.
18. That's a hard success.
Hard success. It is recent. Within maybe the last, 5 minutes.
Oh
Like,
boy.
maybe
So whatever
10.
got this is still here. And then...
Yeah, this happened,
listen,
probably while you guys were talking. Like, you guys were probably with Chet when this happened.
A listen check, I got a 32, which is a regular success.
Okay. You hear something moving in the water in that tunnel you just came from.
I am going to very silently let the other investigators know that there is a creature or something.
How do you want to let Vivian know, who is currently in a different room in the food storage?
I'm actually gonna try and grab Raymond and see if I can convince him to kind of move over to Vivian so we go together.
Why would we do that? Maybe it's Chad coming back from the dead.
Where would your focus be right now?
My focus would be in the direction that I heard the sound coming from.
Give me... Are you shining a light there? Because this matters a lot.
I'll signal to Raymond to shine his light there.
Okay.
I would just like to say I'm not focused on there, I'm focused on the vent.
Raymond, do you want to shine your light down this hallway to whatever's making that sound?
Why not?
I mean, I can think of a whole lot of reasons why not, but, I mean, yeah, go for it. You guys can see as this body has been moved from where it was, and you see that it is being just dragged to the side, into just a side tunnel, into that kind of water-filled area. That I don't think I fully described because you actually couldn't see it because you guys didn't have your flashlight over there. There was a second tunnel there, which you can now see if you're aiming the light directly at it. You see this almost like scythe-like. It looks like rock. This scythe-like appendage pulling this thing away, and when you shine the light on it, it moves back quickly. Whatever it is, it noticed that.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
So, I mean, there's your reason for why not. Okay. What now? As this thing is somewhere.
Really quickly, I would like to know what tools do I have. I got some. What do I have specifically?
Honestly, I'd say you have pretty much your basic like tool belt with most of your like auto repair tools.
Okay.
Wrench,
with that-
screwdriver, all that classic good stuff.
Okay.
I'd even say wire cutters.
Okay. I'm sure this is not useful right now, but it will be later, I'm sure.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
I'm scared.
I did not see this thing at all. So
No,
I
you would legitimately probably have no idea what's going on out there. You'd just be focused on the vent.
think I'm gonna kind of like back out of the food storage room at this point and kind of look over towards the stairwell down to level 3 and be like,
You would softly bump into the other two, who are.
oh,
Would you guys have your weapons drawn right now?
I wouldn't, but I'd be kind of thinking about it.
Okay. Does anyone have their weapon drawn?
No.
Okay.
Right. Unless Mr. Rhythm does, but
So are you guys headed down the stairs then, like would be headed to, or I'd be looking at?
I say we go down to level 3 just to try and get out of here.
Okay. You guys can head down those stairs, and you will find that bulkhead there. This one's a little different than the other ones. It's got a red light next to it. It's got no keypad or anything, but it has extra metal bars protruding from slots in the wall that are keeping this one locked tight.
Oh, I think this is the one that's by the prison.
This one will be
Wait,
directly down the stairs.
Or can't we get to the other hallways from there? Like, we can't actually get into anywhere from there, but it looks like there's a bulkhead like a little after the stairs, so we can get into a hallway for like with ventilation, boiler.
Is it the bulkhead right after the stairs down?
Yep. You go down, and then there's a spot to go either side, and there's a bulkhead in front of you that is very reinforced.
That's the one that goes to the exit.
Yeah, this bulkhead is the exit. I say we try and open that. I actually want to check really quickly, check what's down near the ventilation and the boiler where we can get to, and over by the generator. I just want to see what's down there, see if there's anything that is useful.
As you go down there, you can smell a bit of smoke. You hear the generator running. You don't hear the ventilation running.
Oh.
I mean, there's not many of you down here, so it's not like you're going to use up the air really fast. But there's no active ventilation.
Although, Raymond, can you stop smoking?
It's using up all the air.
Can I go check the ventilation and see like what's wrong and if there's anything wrong with it?
Smells bad, man.
But I just lit a new one. That'd just be a waste.
Bad for your health.
And?
Am I going off alone, by the way?
Would they be following you?
I don't know.
I would be following.
Okay.
I'd be following.
You guys can sit there. You'd find that the generator is running. There's definitely some red lights on the fuse box. But there's also the ventilation room definitely seems to have a fire going. It's not big, but it's definitely enough that you would not want to walk into it.
Is there anything I have that I could use to put out the fire on me? I don't think so, really.
Yeah, you guys can just hear you can, or actually not hear, see sparks occasionally shooting out of the ventilation machinery.
Oh, okay.
And parts of the room have collapsed. Just to make it all worse. And it's like dripping water.
I think we should just get out of here. I don't think I can fix that at least right now. And I'm not gonna try.
If only you were an electrical engineer.
I know some stuff about that, but I don't. Too much fire for me, not gonna lie.
If only you were a pyromaniac engineer. You guys just head back to the tunnel door then.
Yeah, let's go to the bulkhead down there.
Okay. Is there anything you want to inspect with this bulkhead?
Just like to see how it opens, if it's locked, if it's actually locked with an electrical lock, or if it's a mechanical lock, or what the deal is with that.
Can someone give me electrical engineering roll? I have a feeling I know who that's gonna be.
Yeah, electrical engineering specifically.
Yeah, this is electrical.
I don't have electrical engineering. I have engineering. Period.
Oh wait. No, electrical repair, mechanical repair.
Yeah, it's
that's what I
electrical
meant.
repair.
Actually,
and
wait,
then
you have just general engineering. Actually, I'll give it to
Yeah.
you for general engineering. Actually, that makes more sense. Because this includes both types of stuff.
Oh wow, I got a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Do you want to use 2 luck points to make that a critical success?
You know what?
Do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah, consume 2 luck points and you can have it as a critical success.
Yep.
Hey,
Done.
you actually helped design some of the stuff for this, in fact. You helped install
Yeah.
this system. So you would know exactly how it works. As long as there's power running to it, a switch can be flipped and it will open the metal like rod part of the door. And then you just have to turn the wheel and it'll open, just like another bulkhead. The switch,
And the power's on. And the power's on.
the power is currently on. The switch would be in the radio/switchboard room.
Oh. Okay, where's that?
It's an area you haven't been to.
That's back up to level 2. Okay. Wait, how do we even get there? Because you can't get there from the. Oh. Okay. Well, I think I know how we can get there, but we're gonna have to open up 2 more bulkheads to get there. So looking at it,
Okay.
you would be able to go down and open up the bulkhead over into the over by the ventilation and generator, and then the one down towards those stairs, right?
Yeah, you could open up the bulkhead to the ammunition storage lower level.
Say we go try and do that just to get out.
Yeah. As far as you're aware, Chet would still be on the catwalk up there.
That'd be up at level 2, so we wouldn't see him. Oh yeah. We
So
would.
level 2 is like
wait.
a half level between the other 2 floors. It's kind of funky.
Wait, hold up. Wouldn't that be flooded?
Yeah, you'd remember that the lower floor of that room is flooded, and if you inspect that bulkhead, it is bowing outward and there is water slowly leaking from around some of the edges.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I caught that before I tried to open that.
It's so funny if you open that up. Just die.
Yeah, I did. You know.
I mean, I don't know if that would have killed you instantly, but it definitely would have hurt.
How do we get the radio and so? Can I go look around and see if there's anywhere else like that has been like broken and like opened up a little new path just from on level 3 that I could see?
The most broken room you could find would be the ventilation room, which currently has fires going and sparks.
Would I be able to tell
There's
if there's
also
like any,
a pool of water across the floor. Sorry, what do you want to tell?
or just like if there's anything that would be like a new area that we could go into, like fit through?
There's a crawlable tunnel. You'd have to probably like you'd have to squeeze in there.
Okay.
But it's doable. You'd have to go through the fire and electrified water to get there. But
There are you said there's circuit breakers over.
yeah, there's a breaker.
There-
It's pretty
Would I
messed
be
up
able
right
to
now.
go over and see if I could turn off the breaker to the ventilation?
Yeah. So the breaker is split into a couple regions of this facility. The ventilation is within level 3, central level 3. There's the workshop has its own area. The prison has its own area. The administration has its own area. The like kitchen, food storage, mess hall has its own area. You've got like the ammo storage area and firing range and storage. That's all one area, and then the barracksy area is its own area.
If I turn off the breaker for the ventilation, it'll also turn it off for ammunition floor, explosive storage, probably the boiler as well.
No, you're actually at the edge of where that would be. It would turn. If you want to know, I feel like you probably should know this, to be honest. The hallway you're in would turn off. The stairs, the generator, the room lights, the ventilation, the boiler, and the actual thing that powers that door lock.
Okay. Anyone have anything that can put out a fire before I do this, just to check if we have anything that can put out a fire? Just something. I want to do this, I just don't want to have to go over the fire without putting it out first. Because I feel like I'm the most flammable person here.
If you need to do an idea roll, I can tell you some stuff.
Eamon, would you like to do an idea roll?
I think I can come up with an idea.
It's not good, is it?
I'll. Do you want me to do the idea roll instead now?
Yeah.
I passed my idea roll.
Okay.
Is that
Since it's an electrical fire, it is pretty much just electrifying the water and also lighting things on fire actively. It would take a bit, but if you turned off the power, it would eventually go out. Or if you turned off the power, you could put it out afterward.
Is this fire consuming a significant amount of the air in the room?
Yeah.
It's not a big fire, but like
it's going to.
And obviously it's a ventilation room, so that smoke can distribute a lot of places.
Okay, I'm turning off.
We should definitely put the fire out.
It probably doesn't have enough fuel to actually use up all the air, but it would definitely reduce the amount you have.
Yep, no, I'm turning the breaker off.
We'll definitely focus on the fire before we focus on getting out of here.
You're gonna just turn off the breaker?
Yeah, I'm just turning off that breaker.
Cool. You see the fire just... It doesn't start dwindling just yet, but you know it will eventually go out because there's nothing actively starting new fires.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do to speed it up?
What could I do to speed it up?
Oh, also, Raymond, can I get a listen roll? You're the best at listen, so I'll let you do it.
Sure, yes, sir. Let's
You're gonna
see,
need,
I got a 28.
You get a hard success. You pick up on something you wouldn't have gotten with a normal success. This roll, actually, the difficulty was hard. So I'm glad you got a hard success. Now that the generator's off, you can hear the slow drip, drip, drip of that water that seems to be seeping into this area, as well as the fire crackling away in the other room as it slowly consumes up the last bits of its fuel. And you can just hear the slightest tapping sound, as if something is tapping some kind of wood or stone, or maybe like nails, like fingernail type material on concrete. That just kind of quietly you can hear down the hallway. Just hear tap, 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 tap. As if it seems to be getting slightly louder. What do you guys want to do?
Is the fire out or close to out?
Without something to put it out, it's probably not going to be out for a turn or two, maybe even 3.
Okay. What do I have to put that out? Would I be able to just
Would you guys have flashlights on, or are you just in firelight?
I'm just in Firelight. I'd rather not turn the flashlight on.
I don't have one, but
Okay. Raymond, do you have your light on?
Never turn it off.
What? Yeah, you did.
not great.
Actually-
But okay.
Wait, I thought you turned it off.
Yeah, I swear you said you turned it off after the
I-
other thing,
Yeah.
once you were
I-
back in the lights.
I advised him to turn it off.
Oh yeah,
at
I guess
one
he never
point.
did. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna burn out really soon then. Where would you be pointing it?
Got the noise.
Okay, roll spot hidden.
Oh, you're at a 18.
What kind of success is that? What I need to know is the success level.
Oh, my highest number is 25.
So, normal success?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Wait.
you don't see anything.
Oh, where?
Oh boy.
Okay.
You
Well,
do, as you shine your flashlight down there, you do hear the sound stop. Abruptly.
Oh, that's even worse.
But you don't see anything.
I have an idea.
Yeah? Might be a good time.
My idea is kind of about how it works, because it doesn't want to be seen by the light, so very loose theory is that when it is in light, it just can't move.
I mean, you don't see anything. And you can see the entire spotlight of the light.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is it could have just, like, jumped out as the light was being shined down there, because it doesn't want to be seen. But I'm not sure. At least for now, it will avoid the light. So if we want it to stay away from us, we can point light at it. And it will hopefully just avoid that.
Okay. Does anyone want to do any checks on this, or are you guys just gonna keep the light in that direction?
I would like to check. I would like to check something. I'm not totally sure what skill that would be though.
Okay. What do you want to check, and I'll tell you what skill.
I'd like to check and see if the tapping sound is being made by a living thing, or by just something in the cave.
Like a water drop or some kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a
I'll
machine that's
say
not working. Right?
This is natural world. Because that makes the most sense, because I don't think that's a perfect equation, but
Failed.
okay. You don't know.
Regular fail.
I mean, it sounds like weird, but it could just be a weird out-of-time water drop. You do
Okay.
hear it a little bit again. It definitely seems a bit closer. The weird thing is it feels like it's like not echoing around the corner anymore. It feels like it's like you can hear it within the hallway you're in.
Does it sound closer?
Oh, definitely.
Oh boy.
The fire's like almost out, but you're definitely like still a turn or two away.
Can I jump over the fire?
Yeah. You'll take like a tiny bit of damage doing that, but you can.
Bro is jumping over the
Do you want to
candlestick.
turn on the breaker again first, or?
No, not really.
Okay.
That'll just start the fire more. I think that if we turn on the breaker again, it'll just put more fire.
I usually wouldn't tell you this, but just because you've done engineering stuff, I feel like I should. So I'm essentially going to give you a free idea roll, just because I feel like you know this. Now that this room is accessible, since they can't really drill into the walls to put power cords, you could just cut the power to this ventilation machine.
Actually, yeah, would I be able to do that without getting over the fire around the fire?
Yeah, you could like it's down enough now that you could probably at least slip in like very carefully to cut it. Maybe not get through it yet without taking any damage. You could also get through it without taking too much, but
I don't take much damage. I don't.
do you guys
I'll-
want to?
Oh yeah, and you
cut it?
have those wire cutters still.
Yeah. I'll ask Andy to go over by the breaker and turn it back on when I say. and then I'll go over and I will cut the wires to that machine. But I don't have to roll anything for that, right?
Okay, yeah, you can just cut that. I would usually call this a electrical repair, but I don't think it takes a genius to cut a wire.
Yeah.
Your
Then I'll-
engineering part was to find the correct wire. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can cut it, and you now can flip on that switch. The hallway lights back up. Nothing there, you see. Unless you
Well-
want to make another spot hidden, which you can, but you don't see anything right now.
I'm gonna wait for the fire to die down. So I feel like I have something that I can use. I just don't know what it would be. Just a lot of
So you guys would
waiting.
hear just tap, singular tap, just every once in a while.
Oh boy.
Is it further away than it was? Or
No,
closer?
it's a little closer.
Oh, a little closer. Okay.
This is great.
Hey, hey Raymond, you have a vest, right? Give me that. Not the bulletproof vest, just a vest.
Do I have a what?
You have a vest. You're wearing a vest. Give it to me. I'm going to put it on fire.
Sure.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna-
can slip it off underneath the bulletproof vest. Are you gonna turn off your flashlight or are you gonna keep it on? The lights are on now. Again.
I'll keep it
Please.
off.
You're gonna keep it
Keep-
on?
I will. No,
You're gonna
off.
keep it.
Oh,
Okay. You're turning it off. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use that vest to kind of pad out the fire.
okay.
Just
Yeah, you guys can
Yeah.
pat out the fire. You hear that tapping. It's getting closer. Where is Andy?
I am standing kind of by Vivian, staring into the distance, trying to figure out what that tapping is.
Okay. Make a spot hidden or listen, whichever you want.
I'm gonna do spot hidden.
Okay.
I rolled another 69.
Is
Which
that
still
success?
fails.
Oh,
That's a
don't see
failure.
anything. But it's definitely getting louder and more like clear, as it's not echoing anymore. Like it is getting way closer than you think anything should be able to without being seen.
Do you guys want to go in that little hole?
By the way,
Or-
this is not like bright lights, by the way. It's like dim, but like even then you should still definitely be able to see something if it's there.
I would like to turn on my flashlight and look down that little crawl space.
It is it opens up after a little bit into a wider cave. Does not look like a fun place to be.
Is there anything in there? Is my question.
Nothing living that you can see unless you want to roll spot hidden.
I would like to roll spot hidden.
We love spot
Oh,
hidden
good.
here.
I just realized I'm actually really good at spot hidden. Oh, that is what's the third level of success that's not critical? 'Cause it's that.
Extreme.
Extreme success.
Yeah, that's an extreme success.
Extreme success, you were very confident that nothing is abnormal in that cave. I mean, it's a weird cave. Actually, I'll even give you something else. Once you get in there, if you want to get in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from there, but
You know what? I'm getting in there because if
Alright.
I'm just gonna go for it. You know?
are you guys... This is a weird question, but what is the status of the doors to this room? Do you want to keep them open, closed? What's the plan there?
I think it's probably better to keep them. I'm worried about closing them because of the fire. I'm worried the
I'm
smoke will get
worried-
to us faster that way.
I'm worried about not closing them because then something could sneak up on us.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think
Raymond,
we close them because the fire is less of a priority than the thing actively murdering people.
Hey, I'm gonna roll for something real quick. I'm gonna roll for squeakiness. Very squeaky.
Close
I just
the
rolled
door.
the maximum I could for that. By the way, that definitely will make some sound echo through the halls, but if someone messes with that door, you will hear it.
Okay. Good. Okay, let's close the door and then we can hear if someone messes with it.
Yeah.
Since it's very squeaky.
So you guys all just gonna slide through this crawl space?
I certainly am.
I guess so.
Okay. You guys can slip into here and into a cave. It looks very similar to the other ones. I mean, it's the same kind of rock and everything. And this one's a lot longer, just curves into the darkness. It just goes like south-ish.
So I'm just gonna use my flashlight right now to look around the cave just to see what all is there. You said you give me a little bit more.
Yeah, you can see that something else has moved through that tunnel that you did. As you were crawling through, there were already some scrape marks, as if something already like made it through.
The scrape
You can
marks
also
look like
see
they were from
small little pokes in the ground.
question. Did the scrape marks look like they were from a human or from something else?
I might need a roll for that one. That's like a lot for an extreme. I'm already giving you like way more than I should.
Spot hidden
What
again.
roll?
Track.
Track. Okay. Who wants to roll that?
I think, doesn't Raymond have like a 60 something in track?
Yeah, I don't have a good enough thing in track. Also, I would like to just kind of try and roll for stealth and try and just kind of hide myself
Okay.
a little bit. Also,
Yeah, go
turn
for
off
it.
the flash.
I'm not going to make you actually roll for stealth yet. Actually, let's roll for it
that
now,
was-
because then you won't know when something sees you. If something does.
Oh yeah, I have a 62 by the way.
62. You want to roll track then?
What? I failed. So
Okay. You feel
I'll
quite
give it a
sneaky.
whirl.
my
Should I give it a roll?
flashlight is off, by the way.
It's going to be really funny if it gets extreme as well.
I got a regulars. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Above
I got
31,
57.
but yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely. So, you would know that that's not a person. There's no like handprints or anything. Person did not go through that hole. That's not what made those scrape marks.
I don't like this. I say
For that, I won't say which direction the scrape marks were going. If it was a heart, I would give you which direction they went.
can you said the tunnel goes what does it only go one way or does it go multiple ways?
It kind of curves down south and then curves a bit to the east, and then you don't know where it goes after that.
I say we go follow the tunnel just because that's what we can do right now.
Sounds good. You guys can make your way through this cave. There's a lot of spots where you have to squeeze through. Yeah, it's definitely not the fastest. And you guys would eventually get to a spot where the cave goes into water, and then eventually you can just see that as the water gets deeper, it just like and the cave dips down, it just is submerged completely.
Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to go through that. So this cave just kind of ends here. What do we do?
Do you want to make a listen roll? Actually, I said very squeaky. You don't need to.
The
You guys-
doors.
You guys hear some concussive sound and like a little bit of a squeak and just metal clattering on the floor. And also wood clattering on the floor, splashing into the water pool out there. It echoes
Okay.
through that cave.
What direction's it coming from?
Back the way you came.
Oh boy.
I don't know that we have anywhere else to go other than in the water at this point.
What do you guys want to do? I need a decision right now what you guys do, because something's about to happen if you don't do something.
Guys,
You
What
want
do
to
we
aim
do?
guns at the way you just came? You want to jump in the water? You want to like hide? Doesn't matter what, but decide something.
I think hide is going to be our best option right now, and then we can think about it while we're hiding and maybe get some more information.
does like the thing in the water open up a little bit?
It's
Like,
definitely a little bit wider. Like you could reasonably swim and pull yourself through it, assuming there's air on the other side.
What I'm thinking is like no, like does the water, like the opening to the thing with the water, have like anything like around it that I could hide around?
Since the cave's opening up, there's not that many good hiding spots unless you want to like hide right at the choke point.
Yeah, I was thinking like right around the corner from the choke point, pretty much like right there, so that something coming.
I will just warn you, if you want to hide in a cave not being made of rock, this will be a hard success needed. What are you guys doing? Final decision time.
I'm hiding.
Also gonna try and hide.
I'll dive into the water.
Okay, fair enough. We'll follow up with that after Frogmore makes a stealth roll.
I'm gonna use 12 luck points to make it a hard success.
Okay. Raymond, I need you to make a swim check.
I got an 8.
8? Do you want to use 2 and make it an extreme success?
Yeah, sure.
You dive in and are able to quickly pull yourself through this cave. It turns and goes just. And I'll ask you what you do, Arrow. I'm not gonna make you roll it again. Then we'll follow back up with the other ones. You see as this cave seems to, the floor drops out and it just goes down, like as you can't see. You just can't see the bottom of it. It also keeps going on the other side. You can see a ledge in a small cave you would try and pull yourself through, that you don't know where air would be beyond where you came from.
I feel like I want to go in the cave, but I feel like that's really risky too. Might as well.
Okay, are you going down or are you going just further?
Further.
Okay. You're able to pull yourself through that crack. And you feel air just as like you're starting to run out of air and you're able to pull yourself out.
Ah.
The others. Let's follow back up with them. You guys hear this light tapping, getting very close. And I'm guessing you guys don't have lights on, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Something moves through the cave nearby. It's pitch black, and you can hear it move just ever so quietly. It's a miracle you've even heard it thus far. As something with multiple legs, like more than 2 legs, is moving through here. And you just hear it, just the subtle light splashes of it moving into the water past you. Is there anything you guys want to do, or do you just want to fully wait for it to pass?
Just waiting for it to pass.
Okay.
Is it past far enough where I could go back through the choke point without being seen?
You don't know you don't know if it can see you or what. So I mean, if you want to turn on a light to find your way out, you can.
Well, I'm not.
Or you can try and feel your way out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait as well.
Okay. Yeah, you hear it submerge and can wait a while. Meanwhile, Raymond, what are you gonna do? You don't know about this. You've pulled yourself out of the water. What do you want to do from here?
What's around me again?
The cave just keeps going. Unless you want to turn on a light, you can't see much. You only really what you can feel.
I'll keep going.
Okay. Eventually, you would actually see some light from above you. You can see that the floor and part of the wall of a room have collapsed, and you can get in there. The cave just continues and then seems to drop downward sharply into more water. Where do you want to go? You could try and climb up, or you could go the water again.
I'll try to climb up.
Okay. We resume with Kyra and Frogmore, aka Vivian and Andy. You guys are... Ooh, I'm trying to decide if you guys how much you know about where this thing has moved to. Do you guys want to move? I'm not going to tell you anything, actually. I can't think of anything else you'd know.
I do not want to move.
I would like to try and get a flare off of Andy, actually.
Okay. Andy, would you allow that?
I would not, honestly.
Here,
No.
I'll just really quickly explain my plan, like, as quietly as physically possible, like, barely whispering into your ear, just be like, we go back down through the tunnel, and then I'll throw the flare somewhere, so it'll go towards the flare if it's still there, and we can make our way out. Because I feel like it'd be attracted more towards the flare as long as it gets far enough away from us then it won't be able to like light us up. That's given it can even see the flare because I think it might be underwater already.
I just rolled something. Don't worry about what.
Oh boy.
Probably listening.
Definitely wasn't a listen roll.
Totally not. With or without the flare, I'm leaving now.
Good luck.
Okay, so I'm not getting a flare.
I guess not.
No, I honestly think the light will attract it. Well, I think if the light attracts it, then it'll know where we are and it'll kill us.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, I'm going out through the choke point and I'm finding my way back out, but I'm not turning on any lights. I'm just gonna feel my way around and try and get out. Must
We'll
I
see
roll
if it notices, but right now, Raymond, you would find yourself sitting in the admin dormitory, at least one of them, the furthest south one. What do you want to do? You're currently alone. You don't know what's happened to the other two.
So what's around me?
You've pulled yourself up into this collapsed floor admin dormitory. It's like one of the general or leader of the base's rooms. It's definitely seen better days. You're here now. The door's closed, so if you want to leave the room, you can open it to the hallway.
That's where we wanted to be.
Well, it's like
isn't
slightly ajar, but it's mainly closed.
I'll open the door.
Okay. Would you walk out?
Yeah.
Roll dodge. As you hear
Roll
like 3
dodge?
gunshots go off. Yeah. Like actually.
Yo.
As someone just unloads.
I got 21.
21? Dude, that's a hard success, yeah. You were able to dive out of the way as you see like puffs of smoke and at least like 3 bullet holes go into the wall behind you. And you just hear like just at someone's shaky voice, "Take another step, and I'll kill you, monster." This person sounds injured. They don't sound so good.
I'm just gonna say to myself, this is not looking like a marvelous Monday no more. I'm gonna put my hands up and surrender. Don't shoot. We ain't gotta do all this.
I know that voice. You hear him calm down a little bit. It seems that they were just shooting at anything that moved in that hallway. And you can tell that those are not the first bullet holes in that wall.
Oh. Listen, we're just trying to kill comrades now, are we?
I thought you were the thing.
What thing?
I don't know, man. It's sharp. And I don't know.
Can you explain?
Changing colors. It crawled in the room. I jumped out of my bed. I grabbed the gun and I tried to fire, and I think I scared it off.
Crawling, changing colors. Are you sure you didn't have a bad dream? Do I need to tuck you back?
Sure.
Do I have to tuck you back into bed? Give you some warm milk?
By the way, would you have come out into the hallway?
Yeah.
You can see this guy seems to have sloppily bandaged up his chest. He has a splint on his leg. There's drops of blood leading from the infirmary. And it looks like he's just been sitting here for a while, just holding this gun. He's still shaking. He's just pretty much at the end of the hallway next to the infirmary entrance.
Is that Private Richards?
What is your name, soldier?
Richards. It's Richards.
Yeah, found him. Let's
he
aim
looks
the gun.
really bad.
Let's aim the gun down before you shoot someone's eye out.
He's gonna come up behind you. He's gonna take you away. I can't talk it that way.
No,
He looks like he's about to have like a panic attack. He's not in like a sane mental state. He's not putting that gun down.
Hey.
But he's not shooting you.
I'm gonna hitch him over my shoulder, like put his arm around my my body, and like help him walk.
You'd see that the infirmary entrance has since collapsed. room, by the way.
Mega,
The
can I
chapel's still open. You can see into the place where there was that broken door. Still looks pretty broken, and the other door is also bulging out with the water, and it's filled up the staircase partially. That both lead to the 2 levels of that other room.
Hey Mega, really quickly, can I remind you that I believe you're in the place where we wanted to be in the first place.
Hey, let's not metagame.
I'm gonna ask the soldier, where were you trying to go?
I was trying to sit in my hospital bed, and that thing crawled in across the ceiling.
Well, I would say we should go back with my friends, but I swam through a cave, and it looks like you were in no sort of condition to do that.
He just looks horrified at this.
So it looks like we were stuck in this room for a bit.
It looks like he has one good leg and like one and both good arms, but he's not looking good.
Didn't you say the exit is blocked off?
You might be able to get that bulkhead that leads to the catwalk open, since now you're on the other side of it. But it's definitely messed up. You definitely have to do some like strength rolls for that, or I guess just one strength roll.
So it's either that way or the way I came from.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like we're sitting here for
Unless
a
there's
while.
other rooms that you haven't gone into yet.
Is there any other doors?
You haven't gone to the planning room or radio/switchboard room. You haven't gone to any of
The
the other
radio
laboratories
room?
or the chapel. Yeah, you're by the radio
need-
room.
I need to go to the radio room.
Yeah, you can get in there. Are you just gonna leave this guy out in the hall?
No, I'm bringing him with.
Okay.
He's just gonna sit on
Yeah.
the floor.
So on one side of the room, you have some of like the administrative like controls for the base, like various like door controls, other things like that, and you've got the radio on the other side.
What?
And you've got your like, since this is adjoined to like the planning room and this is an administrative room, you've got your radio equipment on one side, and on the other side you've got a lot of like the controls, like the actual just intercom for just inside the base, as well as various like door controls, stuff like that, alarm systems, assuming some of that's still working.
And I will try to talk through an intercom, because I
Okay.
assume if I talk through here, it will go through the entire area.
Yeah.
That means I could talk to the others without actually being there.
Yeah, they can't talk back, but you can definitely send a message. Okay, what do you want to say? Because they'll be able to hear it wherever they are.
Testing. This is Raymond Roy. I found a radio room. I found Richards. We are safe. He said he saw a big monster crawling around and it changes colors. So be careful. Signing out.
Raymond
found
Roy
Richards-
found Richards in the radio room.
Is there anything else you want to do in this room with all the controls?
What other controls are there?
You got the door controls, the intercom, the radio, alarms, assuming some of those still work.
I'm just gonna start hitting random levers.
Okay, roll me a luck check.
Oh,
34.
Therefore, that's a pass on luck, right? You still have 50? With that success on the luck, you slam down a bunch of these buttons. The alarm goes off for a second. You turn it back up. And you slam your hand down the door controls. And you flip the like main one to open. Or unlocked, I mean.
Oh.
You suddenly remember the reason why you were here as well, why you were trying to get to this room in the first place. It was to flip that exact switch.
yeah.
Which the other party members,
knew-
if they
I
were
knew
here,
all
would
that.
be very annoyed with if it took you that long. If they had seen that, they probably would have thought you were crazy that you didn't immediately hit that.
That is true.
I knew that, but I couldn't say anything. I couldn't
Hello?
say anything until he did it.
My mic cut out. Hello?
Mega, shut up. Mega, you don't get.
Oh my gosh. What was the last thing you heard?
I clicked a random button.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what? This is even funnier. No, you don't know what buttons you pressed.
Nope.
No idea.
Nope.
Um.
Actually, no. An alarm started going off.
Yeah, you turned it back
Did
up,
me
though.
and-
It's fine.
Do me and Vivian hear anything from where we?
You would hear a
from
loud
where we are?
ka-chunk.
Where did Vivian go? Is Vivian still here?
Yeah, you guys would probably be together if you guys slipped out.
Vivian, I'll say, did you? Is that the door? Can I tell if that's the door?
Yeah, I'm just gonna whisper. I hope so. Let's
Sounds like it's
go.
the door.
Let's go and see.
Okay.
Let's start
We're
sneaking
getting out of
over there.
You guys would make it to that door. It seems like the light has turned green. It is no longer red. And those metal bars have retracted that hold the door in place. It now just functions like a normal door.
Can we open the door right now?
Yes.
Okay.
As you are actually make a strength check because it's only 2 of you this time. These are heavy. You'll
Each of
open
us
it
strength-
regardless, but you're gonna make a lot more noise if you're like trying to scrape this thing open.
Oh wow, I got an extreme success.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to easily pop that
Actually,
thing
you
open.
know what? I rolled a 4. Did you say I'll easily do it with an extreme success?
Yeah, I mean, there's always an extra thing I'll give you on a critical.
I'll do it.
Okay.
That's 3 luck.
Got it. So, you would push open this door silently. Like, you guys are able to, like, practically support this door partially, like the wheel of it, to slide it open without, and you're kind of able to, like, set it down because the hinges are a little bit loose without it scraping on anything. So it just opens silently, or at least as silently as humanly possible. And as you look down this hallway, it does seem it is collapsed, but you have access to the workshop.
Okay, let's go in the workshop.
Okay. As you guys do that, what is Raymond doing back in the other room? I'm just gonna tell you right now, you can hear something in the water from that direction that you came from.
Don't I have a gun?
Yeah, there's one shot in it.
Can I aim at the water?
You can't see the water right now, but if you want, you can aim it where it would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Are
in
you-
case I'm about to
Are you
jump.
headed towards the door or no?
No, I'll stay in the room I'm in. I'll just hold the gun.
Okay.
My panic.
Oh, no, okay. So you're in the radio/switchboard room?
Yep, with Richards.
You hear something moving around in the hallway outside. You hear this just quiet, like, sound that hit, like a slight hiss to it.
And can I lock the door? Guess I shut it. Or is
You
there
can
a
shut it,
door?
yeah.
Okay, I'll shut and lock the door for my own protection. And like
Okay.
just like
Are
duck
you locking
down
both the
behind
planning room and radio switchboard room?
desk. Just the radio room, the one I'm in.
Okay. I mean, who needs 2
No.
doors to protect them anyway when you have one?
Yeah,
you
that's
hear
something.
something move into the planning room. Unfortunately, there's not a window in this door, so you can't see it. You hear something moving around, and whatever it is, following that trail of blood from Richards, is you hear it start to scrape on that door. Is there anything you want to do before this thing tries to break it down?
I'm in danger.
Yeah, no, you're in grave danger. I'm gonna be honest, you have a much more likely chance of dying here than making it out, so you better be smart.
Let's see, I have an injured man next to me, and I have an intercom. I could just say, hey, yo, I think they'll kill me. Over. You know what? That might be a play. Oh.
Just
Are
let
these-
everyone know that you're dead.
Are,
So they
they,
don't
are,
actually-
are these loud scratches? Like, it could definitely get in.
It definitely, whatever it is, it seems to be like sizing up the door. You don't know how strong this thing is. Maybe this is as good as it can do, but it might also just be like testing it to see if it's able to break it down.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the intercom, and I'm going to announce. I think the monster is at the door. I'm hiding at the door in the room I'm hiding in. I might die here, but this one thing could be worth a try. I'd like to put the microphone on a screech, so it's just making a very sound,
Loud
very
sound.
big. Yeah.
Okay. The other two of you
Maybe-
hear the most irritating noise of all time.
Ow.
Yeah.
What do
Maybe
you
it doesn't
two want
like
to do
sound.
as you hear this distress call?
Hey,
Right.
Vivian, do you think we should go back?
I don't know if there's anything we can do because we'd have to swim down there, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to swim down there. If you want to, I'll go with you, but it might not be the best idea.
I don't think we should, honestly.
I think we just get out of here as fast. We try and move some of the rubble and just make a way out of here, if we can.
Okay.
Sorry, Raymond.
I need Raymond to give me a luck check. Because there's one thing that might be able to help him, and I'm trying to decide if I should do it or not.
Okay.
And
You know what?
I'm gonna
I
have it go
like
off a luck
living.
check.
I rolled an 8, but I'll use 7 luck points to make it
A
a 1.
critical?
Yeah.
Critical luck success. Holy cow.
Oh,
I gotta do what I gotta do, alright?
You
Yeah,
hear...
that's a smart move, man.
yeah.
Oh, one's okay. You know, I was gonna make there be another roll for this, but never mind. You hear a actually, you wouldn't even hear it. You'd hear just a concussive sound from the hallway. Metal crashing and like banging against concrete walls. You would also hear machine gun fire. And you hear some like hissing sounds, and that's about it. You hear something large moving away from that door. And also machine gun fire. A lot of machine gun fire.
Is that who I think it is? Is that Chet with the double machine guns?
Raymond, what do you want to do?
Raymond Roy lives again. I want to say open the door, but I feel like it's very dangerous. Yeah, I'll open the door.
Okay. You see just like from bullets in the hallway, and then suddenly, like the bullets seem to change trajectory as whoever's firing them has moved into a different room. As you see some large shape that seems to blot out the lights as it moves across the ceiling, blocking out lights, and you see a couple bullets hit it. Whatever it is. And it does seem to be changing colors as it moves, and it seems to be some kind of bug-like creature.
Bug.
Yeah, it has these like two like scythe-like appendages on the front of it as well.
Archer.
And much of a mantis.
That must be what got Tad.
You hear
Actually,
a lot of
that's-
curse
I would
words from the
know.
other room over the gunfire, by the way.
Should I run after the boys? I feel like I'm gonna get shot if I do that.
I was about to say, do you want to get shot?
I'm just gonna keep the door open and just stay in the control room.
By the way, if you look down the hallway, you can see that there seems to be a rocket launcher that is expended, laying on the floor. And also the bulkhead from the other room has hit the rubble that's blocking the infirmary door.
I'll sprint for it.
I
I'll
told
make a
you
run
there
for
was
it.
a rocket launcher, but it seems Chet has used it. That was your luck. I was gonna have him try and break down the door, but because he got that, he blew it up with a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to get the injured guy. I need to make a run for it. I
Which
need to
way
go.
are you going? Are you going towards the gunfire and the monster, or are you going out the way you have to drag this guy through the water cave?
Either way sounds like death for one of us. Or both of us.
Well, pick your poison.
Would you like
I'm gonna...
the machine guns or the drowning?
I'm gonna kneel down to Richards.
You'll leave him, aren't you?
Listen, bud. I know you're injured. And you know what? All my comrades are like brothers. But I don't want to die in this cold room.
Dude, you gotta take me with you, man.
You're on
death.
death. You're on death's door.
He looks like he could
The broken
recover.
leg, man.
Like he has a broken leg and a good gash in his chest, but he doesn't look like he's gonna die.
Don't leave my
Dude,
boy.
you're gonna be a traitor to the country.
I'm not a traitor to the country.
Dude, if you leave me, or you are.
That's true. I can't argue with that logic.
The unpatriotic.
He really just said do it or you're gay.
Yeah, I mean, kinda.
Pretty much.
I'm a patriotic. I'm a
Do it or
patriotic.
you're
I
unpatriotic.
run down the hallway towards the bullets.
You're gonna take him with you?
Yeah,
Good man. So we like to see.
America.
Good
Um,
man. This isn't America. What are you talking about?
You can see
Yeah.
there is gunfire coming down from like the barracks area. It seems as if he's led it that way. So if you want to go for the firing range to get out, you can. Yeah, you can head that way. I'm gonna roll for chat real quick. Because this is a crazy... If he survives this, he's actually a madman.
This is crazy.
I'm just saying, if Chet dies, I'm turning around. I'm running the opposite direction back to the cave. I'm out.
You're
Well, I
already.
mean, you're good now. I mean,
Oh.
you're closer to your friends than the monster is now.
Yeah.
Okay. Raymond, you can continue running. You hear the machine gun fire slow somewhat. As if there's not as many guns firing. The other two of you would see Raymond and an injured Richards making their way down the stairs towards you guys.
Oh, they're alive.
You survived.
You guys can
I
also
had
hear the
faith in
machine
you.
gun fire ricocheting.
I did it.
Get in. Get
Raymond,
in.
what's-
We're shutting that door.
You also hear the
Raymond,
machine
what's
gun
going
fire
on?
stop.
Can I
Yeah,
get them here and then immediately go ahead and shut that door?
And as our heroes reunite, that will be the end of our episode. Though usually you have to wait 1 or 2 weeks to see the next one, this time, since Halloween is coming up very quickly, I will see you all in just a few days for our final episode of Dead in the Water. Bye everyone!